for the good performance against Jacksonville, and we look forward to seeing you for the game of the week with Leeds here in a few weeks. We're excited about coming out to Death Valley. How many Valley Dogs are we gonna need, Kirby? About 20?
Plenty.
Kirby said 50. All right, well, Jake, congratulations, my man, and we'll see you guys in a few weeks, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, well, that's going to wrap it up for this week's edition of the Tuesday Night High School Football Coaches Show, live from Strutt's Wings here in Oxford. We will see you back here next week with more coaches, more players of the week, and him if he's still got a job.
We'll see.
All right, we'll see. Good night, everybody, from Strutt's Wings. We'll see you Friday night from the Hill for the game of the week. Walter Wellborn and Hokes Bluff. That is coming up Friday starting at 6:30. Good night, everybody.
I'm Mark Box. I've been a part of the funeral industry for over 25 years. As a funeral professional, serving others is an integrated part of my life. It's been a privilege helping families in many ways throughout my career. As the owner of Anniston Memorial Funeral Home, Anniston Memorial Gardens, and Maple Grove Cemetery, I would like each of you to know that my staff and I are here to serve each of you during your time of need. We want you to feel comforted and honored as we memorialize the life of your loved one. I am grateful for the opportunity to give back within Calhoun County and our local communities. It is our hope and prayer that each family we meet feels cared for and loved.
Anniston Auto Trim and Body Shop is your best stop for full-service auto body repair, including all body work and professional painting. They also specialize in complete classic car restoration. When you have an accident, you want it back the way it was, and that's what you get with the team at Anniston Auto Trim. The same is true if you're ready to restore your dream car or a timeless family classic. They work with all major insurance companies and provide free estimates for every job. Come by today and see Stacy Jennings and the gang at Anniston Auto Trim and Body Shop, just up the hill off Quintard on Greenbrier Deer Road.
The Calhoun County Commission, made up of J.D. Hess, Tim Hodges, Fred Wilson, Eli Henderson, and Lee Patterson, ask you to take a look at what Calhoun County has to offer. With our beautiful parks, neighborhoods, recreational facilities, historic sites, and museums, our citizens enjoy a high quality of life and strongly support the arts. If you are considering expanding or starting a new business, take a look at what Calhoun County has to offer. You'll be glad you did.
All right. You got it.
class?
Yep.
Right, I saw it. I kind of spoke to her a little bit when I came in. No, I can't give her. Hey, I ain't giving her no advice. Hey, no, you think I'm cold white?
All right. Yes, sir. From the hill on the campus of Walter Wellborn High School here on the western outskirts of Anniston, Alabama, it's the FNN High School football game of the week as the Hokes Bluff Eagles make a short trip down to Anniston to face the Panthers of Walter Wellborn in a critical Class 3A Region 5 matchup that could potentially determine a playoff spot in a few weeks. In fact, maybe even a playoff spot at the end of this evening. We welcome you in once again from the hill here on the FNN High School football game of the week as we begin our countdown to kickoff. James Hardy with you along with the coach Eddie Bullock as we had an exciting game last week that we'll revisit here in a few minutes. But first, Coach, big night for both of these teams as we could have the fourth spot in the Class 3A Region 5 as far as the playoff allotments grabs tonight.
Absolutely, and I know both of these guys, Coach Robinson and Coach Smith, and they're very fierce competitors, and I think we're in for a whale of a game tonight.
Well, you look at the standings coming into this evening, and you have a logjam at the top with a four-way tie for first at 3-1 with Hokes Bluff, one of those teams in region play at 3-1. Now, Hokes Bluff overall is 3-3, but Walter Wellborn 3-3 overall. 2-2 in region play, just one game back. So for both teams, this game maybe. Now, when I asked both coaches yesterday as far as their opinion of whether this week is a must-win game for both of those teams, they both said really that it wasn't because they still have a couple of region games left. But you got to figure, Coach, with both of these teams still having Piedmont on their schedule, you are better off if you are the winning team after tonight when it comes to getting into the playoffs.
Absolutely, and I think both coaches told you what was politically correct, but deep down in their heart, both of them want to win, and they know that, win trumps everything. So I guarantee both of them going to shoot the best shot.
Coach, I might be a little young, but I wasn't born yesterday as far as figuring out what a coach obviously would tell the announcer behind the scenes, but you get if you do your research and even kind of read between the lines, you get an idea of what those coaches are going through tonight and what really they've been telling their teams this week and how these teams have been preparing for an important game this week.
Well, one of them is looking for an edge, and you don't want to tell the interviewer that, you're really excited and it's a must-win because the other coach is going to go back in the locker room and he's going to post it on the board and tell his players, hey, look what he said. And, you want to stay away from trying to give them any kind of incentive to win the game. You just want to go out and, basically do your talking behind closed doors, and then once you get on the field, just let it all hang out.
Absolutely. And of course, we're looking at tonight a couple of well-coached teams and two veteran head coaches leading their squads. For Walter Wellborn, Coach Jeff Smith, and on the opposite sidelines for Hokes Bluff in his 26th season as the head coach of the Eagles, Mike Robertson. So certainly you talk about a couple of veteran coaches, but also a couple of coaches that believe in the old school mentality when it comes to coaching the football team.
Absolutely. I had the privilege of playing against Coach Robertson several years when we were in the same region, and of course I personally know Jeff Smith, and you both of them old school, they blue collar type coaches, and that's the mentality that they instill in the players, and I guarantee you it's going to be a very, very physical football game tonight.
Absolutely. Now, this series, a short one that started in 2002. Walter Wellborn got their first victory all time last season over Hokes Bluff, 33-9 up at Hokes Bluff. But prior to that, Hokes Bluff had won the first 4 games in the series. This is a critical Class 3A Region 5 tilt that very likely will determine the final playoff spot from Region 5 in Class 3A. But we also had a Class 3A Region 5 tilt not too far from here from the Creek Bank. And in fact, if you go back in the archives, I think last week we would consider an instant classic between Ohatchee and number 2 Piedmont. So let's take a trip back to last week from the Creek Bank for this instant classic. Enos awaiting the snap in the shotgun. He'll get the snap, goes up the middle, gets good blocking, has room, gets the first down in open territory, 10, 5, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohatchee. Receivers each side, snap to Hayes. He'll look over the middle and gets his receiver complete to Reed as he gets into Ohatchee territory and is game tackled to Hayes. He'll throw the pay pattern far side, and that is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Piedmont. Receivers on the play as the RPO play action under pressure. It's Hayes to still roll out and throw over the middle, and that is snagged in. Complete to Coleman Reed, the senior, where it throws down the field, has a receiver behind the defense, and is it caught? Yes, for the first down near midfield by the All-State receiver, Austin Estes. To Hayes, he'll step up, evades the tackler, now will run across the 20, gets the first down, fumbles the football, but it appears that indeed Piedmont gets the recoveries. Braden Morgan on the spot for as Estes going to the far side, snap and keeper for Hayes. He'll spin out of a tackle and walks into the end zone. Red zone opportunity for Piedmont as Hayes drops a throw, fires it over the middle, and is it caught? They'll say yes. So the snap, fumble, snap, but Hayes keeps it and dives toward the goal line, and he is in for the touchdown. Underneath, he goes to Howell, has room, and in the open, 40, 35, 30, still on his feet, and he will go for the touchdown. Going on 3rd and 3, he'll keep it himself, gets the first down and more, could go all the way, 30, 25, and taken deep into Ohatchee territory.